what? I'm gonna start my slander. I'm sorry, man. But the pose and him sticking out his tongue like he's an Instagram baddie, bruh. Nah, man. So we'll be ranking these volume covers, and because JJK has a lot of elite ones, and to be honest, I don't have anything else I really want to post right now. So I'm gonna keep it real. But let's start off with the tiers. You see the tiers on the left, I don't have to explain them. It's pretty self-explanatory. Why did I not use S, A, T, B, whatever? I just wanted to do something different. So we have those names right there. And let's start off with this Sukuna one, which is beautiful. Listen, look at the cover. It is beautiful. It really showcases Sukuna in his element, and the color scheme is on point. I can't lie to you, it's one of my favorites. I'm not going to, okay, maybe when I'm done, I'll order them all. But for now, I'm going to just put them in their tiers. And then if you want me to order them, I'm going to try. But I can't make no promises. I can't lie to you. But I'm going to go with my next honored cover. And that is the Nanami, RP the GOAT. But listen, look at how beautiful the art is. It has the ratio technique kind of covered all between. The blood stains as well at the top with what he did against Mahito. When you see him slice up my man's leg. I feel it's beautiful. It kind of centers nicely with Nanami in the middle. And honestly, it's one of my favorites. It's definitely in my top 3 favorite covers. And I mean, the Sukuna one and Nanami are strong, honored covers. I'm gonna go to another one, and that is the GOAT himself, GOAT Kasabe. Man, like, you know how good it was, man had to copy it itself. Come on, man. Listen, it's a beautiful cover. I love the thing with the sword and the blood kind of splattered on. I feel as if, I don't know why he gave GOAT Kasabe such a great cover when my man has barely any introduction in the story, if we keep it real. But I respect it, and I think it's one of the most amazing ones that we got. But to flip it up, because I'll come back to the honor covers. You know what? No, I'm gonna save my slander for later. Let me go to somebody else. Nobara. I love Nobara, but I don't think that cover is that good. You know, I'm gonna put it in mid. I think it's alright. It doesn't do much for me. Like the cover is alright. You know, I feel as if it could be better in my honest opinion, but it does the job. And there's gonna be one I put there that I know a lot of people are not gonna be happy about. But this is in special grade covers. I think the one with Geto, with him obviously holding the, I guess the ball for the curses that he ingests. I think it just looks good. The whole aesthetic with it is cold. And I think it really showcased Geto in his element, you get me? Like, it's a top tier cover, I can't lie. And then we go to the, listen, he's a bum, but this cover is cold. It is cold. The thing with the blood splat on top, nah, listen, Gege cooked with Naya's cover. I don't rate Naya that much as a character, but that cover is different. I don't know why he gave Naya such a better cover than Nobara. Like, really and truly, that's kind of disrespectful to Nobara. Gege might not be beating those allegations. But listen, I think we go on to another one. And let me go with another one I rate heavy. I think Mekamaru. Mekamaru's cover is tough. Showing all the obviously puppets next to him, and with him in his obviously fight with Mahito, I think it was beautiful. And it obviously gave him his element where he wasn't looking like a sick patient, bro. He wasn't on his deathbed in his bathtub. So this was like Mekamaru in his element, you get me? And I thought it was a tough cover. I love the aesthetic. I love seeing the puppet manipulation. And listen, that's the one I need to cop as well, because this is a top tier cover. And I think that whole arc itself was cold, man. Now let's go to Mei Mei. I didn't know what to say, bro. What can I say? Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. When I first saw this, I thought this was Mahito. But then there was a certain part of the cover that made me realize that is not Mahito. But listen, I think the cover is good. You know what? I'm putting this cover for reasons. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it here. If you're asking the reasons, you should use your head. But yeah, there's not much to say, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. And then we got Megumi's. I think Megumi's is cold. You know, I'm gonna put it in grade 1. I like it. I think it's cold. I don't think it's as good as the other ones. Nah, people are gonna get onto me for having Mei Mei's one higher than Megumi's. But we do not care. So it is what it is. Like I said, I don't know if I said this at the start of the video. I could have. This is my opinion. So if you want to cook me happily in the comments. But you know, with some respect. I'm gonna drop the link as well, so you guys can do your own tier list covers as well. Shout out to the person who did this. But I think Megumi's one is good. I like it. It's not on the honored ones because it's just not those levels. But I'd say it's just a little bit below the special grade covers. because I like the use of obviously Noe and everything, but I do wish we actually got to see potentially more of his Shikigami or something enveloped with his shadows, which maybe will come when his domain is complete. Oh, I'm manifesting a full domain complete Megumi cover in the future. That is what we need, Gege. And then we got, you know what? I'm gonna start my slander. I'm sorry, man. Listen, you know what it is? My opinion of this has changed. When it first came out, I was like, yo, I rate it. I actually like the color scheme. I like the color scheme with the thing. But the pose and him sticking out his tongue like he's an Instagram baddie, bruh. Nah, man, I'm sorry. It's not for me, bro. Listen, he has so many raw poses in that manga when it was Where's Sukuna, when he first came in and he blew the person's stomach pose. And you see like him looking through like, what's that guy? Here's Johnny. You know the one when he's go through and he's in the thing. Yeah, those were cold. And then we have him looking with his tongue out, posed to the side like he's some Instagram back. I'm like, nah, man. Listen, there's a lot of people who are going to rate this cover, but for me personally, it isn't. It just isn't. I think the whole scheme is cold. The electric thing at the top is cold. I just don't like the pose and his tongue coming out, bro. Like, that's legit it. That is what just does it for me. It's just, nah, man. I can't vibe with it like that. And I'm gonna have to put another one in trash. Todo. I'm sorry, Todo, you're my guy, but that cover isn't his. You and your idol, I don't even remember her name. Something Chan or whatever. I don't remember her name. It's whatever, bro. I was hoping we get something like the Nanami with him clapping all around. I thought that would have been cool. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It's alright. It's alright. And you know what? Let's go to some more. Oh, yeah, this Mahito cover is cold. I saw somebody slandering this Mahito cover, you know. I saw it on Twitter, and I was surprised, because I think this one is cold. It shows Mahito in his element, and it clears the other one. I'm not going to lie to you. It clears with a decent amount of level. I think it clears by a decent amount. I think the whole cover and the aesthetic is beautiful, especially in the time period it came when he was going on his Shibuya rampage. Brother, what we talking about? That is an elite level cover. And because we're talking about elite level covers, we have to put in my boy Higuruma, one of the best ones. Amazing. The aesthetic with the thing, and he has the flower inside, bro. It's so simplistic, but it does the job. And that's what I love. I think Gege's best ones are actually the ones where it's a little bit more simplistic. But I guess the Mahito and Sukuna one kind of don't convey that. But you get what I mean. And I think it does it really well. And I really rate JJK covers. I think they're top tier, I can't lie. The Yuta and Rico, I'm putting you in mid as well. It's alright. It's what's it called? I actually like the Volume 0 cover. I just don't think it's on those man's levels. You get me? I know a lot of people are big fan of this Yuta cover, but it never really, it wasn't doing much for me. You get me? Like, I see it and I'm like, yeah, it's alright, but these ones, yeah, come on, man. What are we talking about? Ryu, yeah, you're in mid as well. Actually, middle trash. You know what it is? There's something that just puts me off about it. It's not because he's just popped out looking like Josuke or whatever with his grooming of his head or whatnot. It's just, there's something that I just don't rate about it. I don't know what it is. Like, it doesn't move me. I look at it and I'm like, it's alright, but it's not the best. So I feel like mid just fits it perfectly. You get me? But it's definitely the worst out of those two. I prefer those two a lot more than this one. And yeah, that's what I got to say. I can't lie. It's whatever. I'm low-key gonna put Yuji in mid as well. You know what? Actually, nah, I'm putting a grade 1. I think it's good. It's not bad. It's not good. It's a little bit above mid for me. I think it's nice. It's simplistic. It gets the job done. I like the little hand. Well, I think that's Sukuna's fingers. It has to be Sukuna's fingers that you see there. I think it does everything well. It's just, it's not elite or a special grade or an honored one cover. You get me? Like, it's just good. Choso. Ooh, I rate this Choso cover, you know. It's either grade 1 or a special grade. I'm going to special grade. I like it more than Mei Mei's cover as well. I think it's a very good cover. And I like the use of the blood on the top. And I think it's really nice and simplistic as well. Like I said, I'm sounding like a broken record, I can't lie. But the simplistic ones just be doing it for me. Which, well, I guess if you look at some of the ones I put in mid and trash, I guess I'm kind of capping. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Listen, if Nobara comes back, and I'm on team Nobara comes back, I need a new Nobara one with her straw dolls and everything. I need it, bro, because this one, nah, G, it's not doing it for me, man. It could have been so much better. And the goat hakari, look at this. This one is amazing. amazing. Listen, the purple hair on point. The hand covering the thing, come on. The little lines and everything that are covering the text, bruh. Gege cooked. He cooked differently with this cover, man. That is a top tier cover. Kenjaku. I love this cover. I think it's great. It's ahead of Mei Mei's as well. Mei Mei's one is the worst on the special page. Actually, I got it ahead of Choso as well. I think this is a top tier. Actually, let me quickly. I got Mekamaru's first. Then Geto, Kenjaku, Choso, Mei Mei. Yeah. I think this one is ordered currently. I think the Kenjaku one is nicely done. Obviously, you get to see the brain stuff. The only thing that annoys me is that, you know, the white lines drawn on the thing? Someone said it looks like a certain type of stuff, and if you know, you know. Since then, it's kind of put me off, but I ignore that because I'm not trying to ruin it for myself. But and it's still top tier, you know. And now you mans are probably looking like, how do you have so many Honored One covers? Well, Gege doesn't miss with his covers for the most part, apart from these two. These two are not it. I don't care. Cook me. You can cook me. I actually don't care. They're not it, bruv. They're not it. I don't care. Toji. You know, I didn't want to do this one because I know a lot of people rate this one, but I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I don't like the pose. The pose annoys me, man. It's just like him. No. Look, the whole aesthetic with the cover behind it is cold. But just a different pose, and it would have been cool. It's like the Kashimo. You know what? Because I did Kashimo dirty, I have to put this in trash as well. People are gonna cook me. I don't rate this Toji cover. I don't know what it is. The whole aesthetic is cold. I just don't like the pose. The pose annoys me. Now this is the only one I'm allowing here has his tongue out. Because what's it called? Yeah, this with the thing at the top, wherever his hands is bloodied. I don't know what this white spot is supposed to mean, but it's cold. I like the angle as well of it, and it kind of fits with Gojo's nature perfectly. Like, you know why I don't like this Kashimo one? He's supposed to be like some raw. I've never seen him like this. Like, this one fits Gojo's personality perfectly. But this one is like, what is he doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? Nah, man. We should have got the one where he was like Sukuna, where is Sukuna pose? That would have been raw, bro. It's not even the color, because I saw people comparing about the color. The color is amazing, but come on, man. Come on. And then the last one with Mahito. Yeah, I'm going to leave that there. I like that one. I think it's good. I think the whole transfigured humans, it's just, this one speaks to me. It's cold. It's cold. I like the whole thing. You see his domain in the middle of his mouth and everything, and him pulling out. Nah, bro. That is a top tier one. But let me see if I could order. You know what? I'm not going to lie to you. Nanami has the best cover. That is one of the best. It's so nice and simplistic. I got Goku Sabe third, Naya fourth, Hakari there, Higuruma Mahito. Then we got Mekamaru, Geto, Kenjaku, Choso, Mei Mei, Gojo ahead of Mei Mei's as well. I got Gojo over Choso as well. I think that is. And then this one is a perfect order. Megumi, Yuji, Mahito. Then we got Yuta's one's better than ours. Yuta, Nobara, Ryu. And then we got my guy Kashimo, Toji, Toji, and then Todo. Yeah, I think that's it. Obviously, when the Maki cover drops soon, I don't know if I'm going to update this, because my predictions is it's going to go Maki, Yuki, and then Sukuna again. Trust me, Sukuna's got another one, and it's going to be generational. And it's going to be him with his full body, and it's going to be generational, trust me. But yeah, I'm happy with this tier list. Obviously, if you disagree with this tier list, cook me in the comments and let me know what you disagree with. If you agree with me, then you're a GOAT. And obviously, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. And thank you guys for watching.